In these slides, we'll review a non-empirical article to practice identifying the knowledge we can attribute to the author of the article and what we would attribute to other authors. Please find this section on page 9 of the article linked in the previous slide and skim all 7 points before moving on. The information on page 9 represents Lazarus' conclusions and synthesis based on a number of sources. He's interpreting a big picture created by findings about coping and reflecting on what they mean. He signals that we're reading his original ideas when he writes the most important of which, and does not include a citation at the end of that sentence. If we're going to paraphrase how Lazarus' ideas adds to our knowledge, we might say something like, research has provided a number of important pieces of knowledge about coping that represent at least 7 unique perspectives, and cite Lazarus. And don't worry about the specifics of citations right now. We'll get to that later. It's important to keep in mind that not all of the ideas in a non-empirical article will be primary ideas. Very few of the ideas actually are. Please read the paragraph highlighted in this slide as an example. This paragraph paraphrases work from a number of empirical sources. In other words, it takes ideas from other sources, making this portion of the article a secondary source. One signal is that's the case is the use of citations. Even though Lazarus was a co-author in some of those reports, this is not the original publication of results, so it's still secondary. Given that the ideas could have changed a little bit in the process of paraphrasing, or changed a lot, it's best to try to locate the original source. Either way, they needed to be credited to the primary source. If it's not possible to find it, APA has a special citation format so the reader knows the information was from a secondary source.